Hey guys, what y'all doing? Cause y'all up too, huh? Weirdos. Um, well, I was having my quiet time and stuff, and then Jesus was like, just talking to me about some things, especially those that are going through all of this in Texas, um, and really just everywhere. And I was just thinking of all this stuff to say, and it's like I'm gonna go live tomorrow. He was like, yeah, but they up right now. So we just up, and I'm gonna encourage you at 5:10 in the morning because we just up. All right. So just know that he's still with you. We are up with you. We are praying for you guys. He just kind of mentioned this is the part of walking with him that we don't like so much. That, well, we feel like we have to suffer through some things. Um, But just keep in mind you're going through it. This too shall pass. He's still with you. We praying for you. We're sending you lots of love. Um, just reminding you to keep your eyes on him. Don't let this situation become bigger than him. Don't let it overtake you. Don't let it consume you. Um, know that he's still there. He's still supplying your needs. Yes, you are uncomfortable. It sucks. I'm sure it does. I am completely sure that it sucks. But he's still with you. And you're one day closer to some heat, and you're one day closer to that hot shower. He's just like, I'm with you. And you're like, God, just call him. God is cold. And he like, I know. And you hogging all the blanket. I'm just saying. That's what I just feel he said. Like, yeah, you hogging all the blanket. I'm here too. Just learn how to. I think one of the beautiful things for me is I'm learning that no matter what happens, I know. Not I think that he's with me, but I know. And I can allow in the midst of foolishness him to say a joke like that. Like, dude, stop hogging all the blanket. I'm cold too. That kind of thing where you know that he's with you and he can make you smile no matter what's going on. So just keep that in mind. Don't. I'm not gonna tell you to complain because you're human. You're gonna do that, but don't let it consume you. Don't let this make you bitter and angry, and don't let that change your character because of what's going on. Just stay with them. Say, God, I'm sleepy and I'm cold. Get those other blankets. And I just keep hearing this too shall pass. Just be thankful and grateful that this is only a temporary situation for you. Um, I was sharing on my prayer call Sunday that I pray for homeless people a lot, and especially this time, it just tugs at your heart. And I was like, man. And then he reminded me, hey, you have an uncle that doesn't have stable housing, and he had me reach out to him and just say, if you ever need a place, my door is open. And so it shifts you from thinking about yourself and to thinking about other people. And now I'm more intentional about having water in my car, even buying the little throws to try to help someone else, because this is temporary for you. Yes, the ice is gonna melt soon. Is it fast enough for you? Probably not, but it's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. Um, but just knowing that this is temporary. This is you just got a few days of being extremely uncomfortable. People have to deal with this. This is their life. So just don't lose um, your praise. Don't lose sight of God. Turn on your music. I bet if you get up and dance, I bet you warm up then. You know what I was remember my when I had the carbon monoxide leak, and I remember thinking back, going up and down the steps to get to run a bath, and I remember thinking like, at the end of that, I could actually go up my steps without breathing hard, and thought I was gonna die. Mm-hmm. So just try to find the little things. Guys, like, look at you all in shape a little bit. And so it was just the funny things that you can pull when you're struggling, when you're going through different things. Allow his presence to be there. Yes, it's a rough situation, but you're going through it. You're another day closer. You've made it through yesterday. I don't watch the news, so I didn't know the severity of it, but we're praying with you. I'm praying at 5:15. I ain't, I'm just up, just thinking about y'all. Yep, so we up with you. We love you guys. Don't be so upset. Just, wrap yourself all up and stuff like that, and do whatever you can do, but don't lose sight of him. Turn on your music, talk to him, wrap those family members closer, and know that it's going to pass too. This too shall pass. Don't lose sight of God. Don't let this consume you. Don't let it overwhelm you. It's easier said than done, I'm sure. You have to be intentional with your thoughts. It's not always easy to say, oh, God, thank you through this. Oh, sometimes you have to be intentional with it. And then situations come not to pull you away from him, but to draw you closer to him. You're going to be stronger. Because of this, you'll have a testimony of how he supplied your needs in the midst of. It's okay. And I want us to stop thinking that things can't happen. Like, we're not ready for things. Like, it's a lot of firsts for us. I need us to stop being shocked about stuff. Like, the only way you can prepare for things is to have a relationship with him, because the things that's happening now, we didn't even imagine this would happen. Who would imagine that Texas would have ice? Like, that don't even make sense. So just know everything can happen. Everything is possible. But he's still with us, and he's still going to, it didn't catch him by surprise. It caught us by surprise. He's with you. Be encouraged. You're going to get through it. It's going to be okay. Complain for about 2 seconds, and then let's try to focus back on God. Let's try to give him glory in the midst of. Be intentional. You have to be intentional. It doesn't come easy when you're going through a storm like that. Literally a storm. Sorry. But just know that we're praying with you. I'm sending you lots of hugs. Oh, I'm sending you warm thoughts. Wrap yourself in those blankets and play. What games can you play as a family? Play some games. If you're by yourself, just talk to Jesus. Pretend like y'all sitting there sipping on hot chocolate. Just, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I'm just reminding you, it's going to be okay. We're here with you guys. We're up. We're praying with you. I've been thinking about you guys all day. Anybody that's going through anything, God is still with you. Allow his presence to comfort you. Allow his presence to give you peace. Allow him to enter into your space with you. So don't forget him. Acknowledge him. Still thank him, because he's still good. He's good because you have food to eat. He's good because you're still here. He's good because he's still God. He's good because he's still making a way. You still have the funds to get that hotel room. You have the funds to go get gas or travel to do whatever you have to do, and to be off work. Whatever it is, he's still a good guy. So don't ever forget that. No matter what you're going through, he's still a good guy. He's still with you. He loves you. He's not trying to punish you. Just roll with him. This is the part where, that suffering part is not fun, but it's necessary as well. You'll be stronger for it. You'll come out on the other side. But don't lose focus of God. Okay, love you guys. Be safe.